welcome to your 5 minutes with Seatrade Cruise, your roundup of the week's top stories, today brought to you by our sponsor, the Port of Tarragona. Some cruise operators may be able to start their trial sailings in December. However, Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings is looking to early January. Describing events as fuzzy and fluid, President and CEO Frank Del Rio estimated it may take 6 to 9 months until the full NCLH fleet will be on water. He added that 2021 is likely to be a transition year on the road to normalisation, with 2023 forward back to full swing. The statement comes after the CDC updated its guidance for mitigating COVID-19 among cruise ship crew to provide technical instructions. These instructions relate to the initial phases of the CDC's framework for conditional sailing order issued last Friday. But Del Rio said there is still a lot to be clarified with the CDC regarding the conditional framework for returning to service. Cruise shares rocketed on Monday after Pfizer announced promising news about its COVID vaccine. Carnival Corporation, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings and Lindblad Expeditions Holdings joined the general market rally in New York. It follows strong gains across European and Asian markets on the first day of trading since the US presidential race was called for Joe Biden. At market open, shares were up by 41% for CCL and more than 30% for NCLH. Royal Caribbean was up 26% and Lind 22%. Braemar Naves Corporate Finance and V-Ships Leisure have entered into an agreement to support cruise and ferry operators, their investors and financiers as they navigate a safe return to operations. The joint team, headed up by Richard Jansen, BNCF's MD at Head of London, and V-Ships CEO Per Bjornsson, are providing an integrated solution which includes consultancy and advisory services. Jansen said he feels the cooperation can provide a one-stop platform to support partners in the cruise and ferry industries with practical and actionable advice. Jansen added that cruise lines will be operating with lower revenues and initially with lower capacities, and therefore companies need to go back to basics. A study by Riviera River Cruises has found that 34% of past ocean cruises are considering taking a river cruise instead in 2021. Of those, 79% are more likely to take a river cruise than an ocean cruise next year. UK-based Riviera, which operates 12 luxury river vessels in Europe, conducted the study as part of its new Less is More campaign to promote the positive aspects of river cruising in 2021. Riviera's Marilyn Conroy, EVP Sales and Marketing North America, said the company's intent was to highlight river cruising as an alternative to ocean cruising. Riviera vessels carry between just 121 and 169 passengers, and each cabin has a window or balcony. 84% of those polled in the study said fewer fellow passengers was a key reason to prefer river cruising, but the line did not share how many people it surveyed or its methodology. Sales for MSC Cruises' 119-day 2023 World Cruise have opened, with MSC Croatia scheduled to depart from Genoa on January 5th, sailing to 33 countries and 53 destinations. The good news comes after the cruise line was forced to cancel its 2021 World Cruise owing to port closures. Cruises on board MSC Magnifica, which resumed sailing only last month, are suspended to December 18th owing to travel restrictions in France and Germany. The ship will resume operations with an 8-night Christmas cruise before returning to its usual 10-night itinerary across the eastern and western Mediterranean until the end of April next year. MSC's flagship Grandiosa will extend sailings to March 27th and continue its 7-night cruises in the western Mediterranean. But passengers will be tested mid-cruise, and crew testing increased from twice a month to weekly. The measures are on top of universal pre-embarkation testing for passengers and crew. Close contact for tracing purposes will be reduced from 15 minutes to just 10. And finally, cruises to nowhere from Singapore on board Dream Cruises World Dream have begun. 1,400 passengers, 50% capacity, embarked for the first voyage. Recreational activities, entertainment and wellness programs are available on board the 2- and 3-night cruises. All travellers are required to pass a rapid antigen test before embarking. Thanks again to the Port of Tarragona, which celebrates its 150th anniversary until November 20th. Visit tarragonacruiseport.com or porttarragona.cat to find out more about the gateway to the UNESCO World Heritage City and the Mediterranean. And check out their video. Thank you for watching.